Hi, Taurus. This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus. If you have Taurus anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, I also did want to thank you for your comments. The comment section is a wonderful way to put out good positive energy, good positive karma out into the universe. And I also believe that it is a wonderful way to show support to fellow Tauruses and really maybe help them through some difficult times that they may be having or they may be experiencing. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, this week the new moon will be in Capricorn. There will be a strong need to be useful, maybe to family, friends, co-workers, or even as to the world as a whole. Do not underestimate yourself this week, Taurus. You have the ability to put aside or to leave behind any self-doubt and resentments that you may be experiencing at this time. Do take this week to really put the past behind ourselves. And here we start off your reading, the foundation, the basis of this reading, with the Ten of Wands. And again, I think it is putting self-doubt and resentments in the past. You have the opportunities, or opportunities will present themselves where you can put an end to this. And that is, yes, and that is driven by the Eight of Cups and wanting to move on, wanting to move forward, wanting to put an end to self-doubt and resentments. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your cards here this week, Taurus. And we start off with the Knight of Pentacles, a deep appreciation, a deep gratitude. You know, before we continue with this reading, we've been working on those intuition cards. Let's get these intuition cards out. If this is your first time tuning in to the channel, what we've been doing with Taurus is we've been working on building, trusting our intuition. And so we've have these ESP cards, these intuition cards that have multiple shapes. We've just been doing a quick little shuffle and picking one of these shapes. And then at the end of the reading, we will reveal the card, we will reveal the shape, and we'll be able to see if we were able to connect. And so, oh, I don't think we've had this one in the past. And so I will leave this card here. If at any time during the reading you think you know what this card is, do write it in the comment box. And at the end of this reading, we will have a reveal and we'll see if we were able to connect. And so again, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Swords, the breaking free of the emotional ties, the breaking free from words that were spoken, words that were written, words that might have even been thought. And the moon, again, revealing those. And as those words are revealed, as those words come to light, they are going to bring in an opportunity for you to free yourself from maybe things that were holding you back. And looking back, has everything you've done up until this point, up until this time, has it really been worth it? Has it really brought in the success that you were wanting to bring in? You know, and Taurus, success comes from our ability to show dedication and to demonstrate our motivation, or to demonstrate that we do have motivation, that we want to improve our work situation, that we want to improve our career, that there's something that we want to demonstrate, and that we want to demonstrate that, and we're going to back that up with actions that show those around us that we are in it for the long haul, and that this is going to take patience, and it's going to take time. Taurus, you know, there's that old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. Really demonstrate that it's one little step, one little thing at a time that accumulates, that shows, that demonstrates. Putting the past behind us, taking steps and moving forward and being patient. There's something here that is being revealed to you, and this something being revealed to you, it really does have to do, I believe, with, I don't know if it's your self-doubt or someone else's doubt that needs to be addressed. And I think it's doubt about commitment, whether someone is committed to a situation. And when we're doubting commitment, actions speak louder than words, and it's action over time. Whatever it is going to require time and patience. And contracts, words, beginnings, changes, education, learning new knowledge, learning new wisdom, manifestation, manifesting, creating what it is that we would like to create. And then there's a guardedness, a protectiveness. Taurus, this new moon for you is really about fresh starts and finding and determining what it is that excites us, what it is that we are passionate about, what it is that we can do, what it is that we can create that will bring fun back into our lives. We've been so focused, so committed to the process, and so committed to the nuts and bolts of something, to the contract, to the agreement of what it is that we have started, that we've lost sight of fun, we've lost sight of passion, we've lost sight of that fire. And when we were wanting to create, when we were wanting to manifest, when we begun this, it was about wanting that happiness and wanting that fire and wanting that passion and commitment. But it's like being so focused and so orientated on a goal or an achievement, we've lost that. We've lost that as from being protected, from being on our guard at all times. I will say, Taurus, especially now that the holidays are over, we can arrange to spend time with people, places, and doing things that we choose, that we enjoy, that will bring that passion and that fire and that commitment back into our lives. And then we have the Devil card. Things of the world, leaving behind old behaviors, leaving behind old passions, old addictions, and moving forward into the great unknown. We don't know how this is going to turn out. We do not know how this is going to work out. But the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. And the wonderful thing about the wheel spinning is we may not be able to control when the wheel spins, or how the wheel spins, or even where the wheel is going to land. What we can do, and what we do have the ability to control, is our thoughts, our words, and our actions, and how we choose to react to the wheel spins. Perhaps you've had a deep longing to travel, and you're ready for a change in scenery. Perhaps you've been putting all of your energy into something that hasn't been bringing you joy, that hasn't been bringing you passion. And the universe is bringing in this wheel spin for you to have the opportunity to enjoy, or to experience, or to bring that passion back into your life. Even if it is a quick overnight trip, or even a quick day trip to maybe a new store, or a new town, or a new location, or even a new neighborhood that you haven't visited before. That newness and that freshness will carry over into the rest of your life, Taurus. And before I close, don't let me forget, let's do the reveal. And did you select the square this week? If we were able to connect, or if you were able to connect with your intuition, I'm so happy we were able to connect. If not, no worries. This is just an exercise. This is just a practice for you to build and learn and connect with your intuition, to build and connection with your psyche. And as we go on and as we continue, I do believe that you will be able to connect on a more frequent basis. Again, it's about the journey, it's about the practice, not about getting it right. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. You have a blessed week.